Gracious women get honor, violent men get riches, right? Now this bitch is violent when silencing religious types, slipping pills inside his wine. Christ knows I'll kill him twice. Stick a knife between his eyes, twist it till his vision's right.
I don't need to be rich, I'll still be violent and poor. Pay me or dishonor fee, then you can die by the sword. Stop the drugs and the drinks, you torn the family apart. Take the knife back and cut my fucking sandwich in half, bitch.
The fuck was that shit? You're just a little bigot bitch. Oh, you want a sandwich? I'll cut this sub up into bits. Acting like a man, but he's got his panties in a twist. Sorry kids, your dad's a cuck, that's why our marriage went to shit.
I just knew that you were crazy, bitch. We haven't even met, because that marriage and the kids we have is all up in your head. That's correct, and you can bet that I'm a cuck for the battles. I love to watch you get fucked by all of these rappers.
Woo, strong finish as well, goddamn. Wow. Wow. This is pretty fucking good. God damn, I feel like that went either way the whole way through. I was like, oh, maybe Red's up, maybe Father Clarke's up. I wouldn't mind rewinding it. Let's go again.
Gracious women get honor, violent men get riches, right? Now this bitch is violent when silencing religious types, slipping pills inside his wine. Christ knows I'll kill him twice. Stick a knife between his eyes, twist it till his vision's right.
I don't need to be rich, I'll still be violent and poor. Pay me or dishonor fee, then you can die by the sword. Stop the drugs and the drinks, you torn the family apart. Take the knife back and cut my fucking sandwich in half, bitch.
What the fuck was that shit? You're just a little bigot bitch. Oh, you want a sandwich? I'll cut this sub up into bits. Acting like a man, but he's got his panties in a twist. Sorry kids, your dad's a cuck, that's why our marriage went to shit.
I just knew that you were crazy, bitch. We haven't even met, because that marriage and the kids we have is all up in your head. That's correct, and you can bet that I'm a cuck for the battles. I love to watch you get fucked by all of these rappers.
Interesting. Red sounding fucking great as usual. Father Clarke sounding almost like a little bit more personality in Father Clarke's vocals, especially compared to lately. Like he felt very comfortable, a little bit lazier delivery than I'm used to from Clarke. Let's go through this. I've got some thoughts in terms of flow. It's pretty similar. No one doing anything crazy. Father Clarke normally does a lot of double time, didn't, and I'm glad that he didn't on this because we got something really sick. Oh man, I might even give it to Red. I just did not like the end of Father Clarke's first verse. It sounded super awkward to me. The punchline is whatever. It's pretty corny, very, very generic. But I think the flow actually sounded, it just didn't work for me. For me, I'd probably give a slight edge to Red, but we'll go through the bars from top to bottom. Let's just start with round one. Gracious women get honor, violent men get riches, right? Pretty fucking sick dig at, well, society and Catholicism and all these things at once is pretty dope. Fuck, man, she comes out swinging. I love it, actually. Now, this bitch is violent when silencing religious types. Really sick from Red. Slipping pills inside his wine. Christ knows I'll kill him twice. Also fucking sick. Red kind of killing this verse, to be honest. Stick a knife between his eyes and twist it till his vision's right. Pretty dope. I'm not a massive fan of that punch is all, so that's the only reason I'm not nuking it up. The punch, not quite there for me. Personally, the energy is mad. The delivery is mad. The flow is fucking great. God, she's got such a sick charisma when she raps. It's very fucking cool. Father Clarke, I don't need to be rich. I'll still be violent and poor. Pay me your dishonored fee, then you can die by the sword. Not a lot in this. A little attempt at a rebuttal with the rich stuff. I liked this delivery. I think it was slightly lacking in energy. That's all. Stop the drugs and the drinks. You've torn the family apart. Little rebuttal there. Not so sure about that one either. Take the knife back and cut my fucking sandwich in half, bitch. Kind of hated that, to be honest. I feel like the flow was off. I think it's such a generic bar. It's such a, like a go back to the kitchen kind of, I don't know, man. It's like, hey, do what you want to do, but this, like, go back to the kitchen and cut my sandwich in half kind of vibe. Maybe you got to dig a little deeper. Torn the family apart thing kind of comes out of nowhere here from Father Clarke, and then Red does rebut it, I think, in a really great way. Something interesting happens here. So out of nowhere, Father Clarke brings up, you've torn the family apart. Red jumps on it here. What the fuck was that shit? You're just a little bigot, bitch. A little nice rebuttal. God, she actually sounded pissed off there. I'm into it. Oh, you want a sandwich? I'll cut this sub up into bits. Fucking heater. Heater. Yeah, really Really great way to flip something that's super common in a new way. Put a real twist on it. Love it. Acting like a man, but he's got his panties in a twist. Decent rebuttal there as well. Sorry, kids, your dad's a cuck. That's why our marriage went to shit. Great tie-in with the sub and the cuck there, tying that in with the wordplay. And then not only that, but also rebutting the marriage bar that Clarke himself set up. So Clarke mentioned the family. That girl Red sealed it up. Now, that should be the end of that. Something weird that happens here is Father Clarke goes in on this, the marriage never existed, it's all in your head, gaslighting shit, which is sort of weird because Clarke was the one that set it up. So I can't really work out how that angle is meant to make sense. He said, you've torn this family apart. She seals it up and turns it into a rebuttal. And then he tries to rebut that rebuttal by going, you made all that up. But he was the one that said it, which is really weird, classic gaslighting here. But it doesn't really work because we can see it in black and white that you said it. That's a weird angle for me. Anyway, nevertheless, I knew that you were crazy, bitch. We haven't even met. But you just said that you've torn them. Anyway, because the marriage and the kids we have is all up in your head. Okay, that's correct, and you can bet that I'm a cuck for the battles. Now, I'm not sure about calling yourself a cuck for the battles. I think that's a sod level rebuttal. I do like this strong finish, though. I love to watch you get fucked by all these rappers. Kind of sounded hard. The delivery was great. It's pretty shocking, which I think made it land even harder. That one felt pretty fiery to me, the end. But when you actually break the bars down, I think Red takes this. I think she takes it pretty comfortably. First verse from Red, maybe not the strongest finish for me, but the first three bars are fucking heaters. Father Clarke not doing a lot in his first verse. That girl Red, start to finish, fucking banger. Real heater. Definitely the verse of the battle from that girl Red here. Father Clarke sounding great, finishing strong, but some very confusing rebuttals. Red, I think this is it for you. I think this is the moment. You know, watching you climb the ranks, and I'm like, yeah, she's good. She's really, delivery especially, is really great. I just want to see what she's like against one of the big players. To me, this is her first real trial by fire in Father Clarke. Winner of the Nuke Invitational, a champion last season. I think she gets this, and I think she gets this comfortably. I'm going to go back and listen to it one more time, but I'm happy to have my opinion changed on a revisit. Again, I'm just one of three judges. Just my opinion. I have a 33% stake in this, but I think I'll be voting for Red. What a great performance. Let's go again.
Gracious women get honor, violent men get riches, right? Now this bitch is violent when silencing religious types, slipping pills inside his wine. Christ knows I'll kill him twice. Stick a knife between his eyes, twist it till his vision's right.
I don't need to be rich, I'll still be violent and poor. Pay me your dishonor fee, then you can die by the sword. Stop the drugs and the drinks, you torn the family apart. Take the knife back and cut my fucking sandwich in half, bitch.
What the fuck was that shit? You're just a little bigger bitch. Oh, you want a sandwich? I'll cut this sub up into bits. Yeah. Acting like a man, but he's got his panties in a twist. Sorry, kids, your dad's a cuck. That's why our marriage went to shit.
I just knew that you were crazy, bitch. We haven't even met because that marriage and the kids we have is all up in your head. That's correct, and you can bet that I'm a cuck for the battles. I love to watch you get fucked by all of these rappers.
God damn, man. Fuck, Red's got a sick voice, man. Let's send it. Wowee.
Let's go.
Woo, baby.
Space and aiming high, wasted while we wayward wilder, scraping by the vacant tiles. The party started and the house just wasn't big enough. So sit with us, the crew's on deck, the session set to rip it up.
Ain't sinister, just sinister. The room below us is too hot. Second story finished with 2 blocks to a new